Well, the Comey announcement shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone. We told you in our videos over the last week that the guy who's in charge of it is Kadzyk, Peter Kadzyk, who is Podesta's best friend, John Podesta, Hillary's his lawyer, when Ken Starr was investigating him for getting Monica Lewinsky a job and wanted to know if this was a plot to keep her quiet or not. And Podesta said, Kadzyk kept me out of jail. And when the Rich family needed someone to handle their side in the pardon investigation of Mark Rich, they hired Peter Kadzyk. So this guy is a total Clinton operative. And his role from the beginning was to rig the FBI investigation, and he succeeded. Just think for a sec. Comey and his dedicated band of warriors had to review 650,000 emails in 9 days. Do the math. That's 777,000 seconds. That's 1 second per email. And not only do you have to read the whole thing in a second, if it's in any way about government material, you got to take it to the agency involved and find out if the information on it was classified at the time or if it's classified now. And that all has to take place in 1 second. It's ludicrous. It's absolutely incredible. Nobody could possibly believe that that's what went on. And bear in mind that in standing by his July comment, Comey is not doing Hillary any favors. In July, he said, okay, maybe we couldn't win an indictment because we would lack the requisite element of a deliberate attempt to sabotage national security, but maybe we could. But the prosecutors felt they couldn't get a conviction. But she was extremely careless in handling highly sensitive government documents, and he was immensely critical of her. And let's also remember that not being indicted is kind of the lowest bar you can set in being qualified to be president of the United States. They're not exactly qualifications. And lately, we've had some pretty positive indications from the polling. Rasmussen, who's of the polls I trust the most, said that on Thursday night it was tied, Friday night it was tied, Saturday night Trump was ahead by 3. And he said that in this week's sample, as in last week's, 88% of the people said they definitely decided who to vote for. And among them, they broke 53 to 43, the same number as last week, in favor of Trump. So there's a real possibility here that the Hillary voters just won't show up. And the fact that now she has a ringing endorsement that she shouldn't go to jail is scarcely an offset to the questions about her integrity and about her competence on the job. And I think the obviously rigged nature of this system, I mean, this is like Russia. This is like Vladimir Putin's election campaign. With this kind of stuff coming out, I would think that Trump voters would be pretty damn motivated and pretty damn furious about it and determined to vote. In any case, please let us be, because this whole race is coming down to turnout. The latest poll in Florida shows a tie, and Trump has shown tremendous strength in Ohio, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, and even Minnesota, states that Republicans do not normally do well in, and some they don't even really compete in them, because the blue-collar, white, high school graduate men and women are rallying to Trump in a way they never have to any other candidate. So this thing is still doable. It's still in reach. And let the Comey announcement outrage you, as it's outraged me. And if you can share this with a couple of thousand people, each of you, so that we get it all out there and we get the right spin on it, because we know the media isn't going to spin it properly, that would be a really good thing to do. And if you like this, click like on the page, because I'll send you more between now and the election day. I'm going to be doing these videos tomorrow, Monday, and also Tuesday. And then Tuesday night, I think I'll do one at 7, one at 9, and one at 11, and maybe even more frequently. Okay, thanks a lot. See you later.